SK family. It's that time of year again.
We're here to give you some tips to help you get through this holiday season.
Yes. So, number one, this holiday season is setting healthy boundaries. I know the holiday season can be very stressful and overwhelming. When you get together with a lot of people who are stressed and overwhelmed, the environment can become very stressful. So make sure you set those healthy boundaries. So here's an example. You know you got that cousin that's always in your business, or that family member that's always in your business. And, you know, before you kind of like just brush them off because you don't want to, no drama to save face. So you're like, girl, you still with that man you used to talk to? Y'all doing good?
So the old you may answer, even though you might not have felt comfortable answering, because you know darn well that person was being messy as all get out, trying to stir some stuff because they know they had no business asking, and they know that their intentions were not pure when they asked you. They don't care. They being messy. So the old you would answer this, and then you'd be like, you know what? I don't feel comfortable answering that. I don't want to talk about that right now. And you leave it at that.
And you may get responses back like, girl, you trying to act brand new? Or you might get, you used to tell me every time I asked before. So just be prepared that you might get some kickback when you're setting healthy boundaries, but never give up on your guns when it comes to healthy boundary setting. Because as well as boundary setting is new for you, setting them is new for them as well, receiving them. So you might get some kickback.
So the beauty of it is, if you're in a gathering, and hopefully if there's more than one person there, you can just remove yourself and go talk to somebody else.
Mm-hmm.
If they press the issue, or leave if you have to.
Yep.
It's important to make sure you set boundaries. Again, if you haven't caught any of our other videos, boundaries are basically what teaches people how to treat you.
Mm-hmm.
It lets them know what is okay and what's not okay based off of what you set based off of that boundary, if that makes sense.
Mm-hmm.
And so they're basically only going to do to you within reason. Of course, some exclusions apply. We're not getting into that. Basically, what you allow.
Mm-hmm.
Again, we're not victim blaming. If certain things, we're not talking about those types of things. We're generally speaking like how you're being treated in terms of being spoken to, things that you allow. It's like social settings. We're talking about stuff like that.
Yeah, because sometimes people that their parents, moms, dads, grandparents slide with certain rude comments because they're elders. You can politely put elders in their place without being rude and nasty.
Yes.
Because it's needed, especially if they're doing the most and being like, because I quickly tell one of my family members, you out of order.
And it's okay to do that.
Mm-hmm.
If you've been following us on TikTok, I've been working through that as well, about setting boundaries with people.
We're working through this in our real life.
Yes, absolutely. And I've got a series I'm about to start about that too.
Mm-hmm.
Just because somebody has a specific title doesn't give them access to you, but that definitely is a conversation for another day. But, so that's all I have for that tip.
Me too.
The next tip was a really good one. You want to go ahead and share it?
The next one is when you're traveling. I know that you want to be in the mix, but if you already know your family does the most and you want to be there, I would recommend, if you have the funds, to get you a hotel room and your own rent-a-car. What that does for you is it allows you to remove yourself and you go back to a quiet space. Even if you stay in the mix of all the drama and you're drained, you don't have to sleep in that drained environment. You can go back to a peaceful, quiet room. Also, having your own vehicle, people do get shady. We got family members that get mad and be like, you find your own way home, because you set that boundary. Now they in their feelings, connecting the dots, and you have your own, place to get to and from. I know some people's circumstances financially, they might not be able to do that. So maybe finding a friend or family member that is low-key chill, they don't have all that drama stirred up. Maybe you could say, hey, can I stay with you because, XYZ, and they won't mind. So that's like 2-in-1. If you can't get your own place, find a safe place to stay after the commotion. You know, or you can be like, hey, can I come here and Uber it somewhere, you know.
Yeah. Definitely a rental car of Ubering, especially if there are, you know, your family stays out in the boondocks, where like Ubering and stuff like that is super expensive. We really would hate for you to get stranded somewhere because you're relying on somebody else for a ride and they flake because they get in their feelings, or they feel because you were silent, you didn't pick a side or choose their side, or even if whatever the commotion isn't directed at you, you're just there, in the wrong place, wrong time, or maybe you were in the bathroom, or people find the dumbest things to be mad when they are mad. And sometimes you're literally not in the drama, you have no part of the drama, but for whatever reason they just decided to just not take you. Or maybe they got too drunk. That happens too.
I'm like, oh shoot, I was supposed to take you.
Yep, that too. And so if you know those are likely factors, definitely do things to make sure that you can safely get to where you need to go. And like Katia said, have a quiet place to rest your head. Even if the drama is not directed at you. If it is, you definitely need a safe place to go, so you can retreat. Anything else?
I don't have one.
The next one, utilizing technology is vital. One, it allows you to safely interact with people. So if you know that hanging out with your family is a hit or miss, because sometimes you can hang with your family and you have the greatest time, and sometimes you hang out with that same family and it doesn't go well, and sometimes you hang out with a group of family and it goes great until that one aunt, uncle, cousin enters and just jacks up the whole dynamic, and you just don't know how that's gonna go. You can utilize technology and hang out virtually, so that way you don't have to take time off of work, you know, get a rental car, book a flight, train, however, drive a long way, and then the vibe be all messed up. I don't know about you, but I personally, I hate it. Traveling places and the vibe be messed up, and I'm like, I feel like I wasted all my time, wasted money getting someplace only to drive however 10, 6, hell an hour, and then 30 minutes later, all hell broke loose, and you're like, dang, I could have stayed home for this. So virtual allows you to do that. If stuff does hit the fan, you can just be done. And you know, you had something else to add about this one too.
I love virtual because, like, you can literally have a lot of fun. Like, just 2 weeks ago, my 85th birthday, and although they took her out in person, those that were there, we was able to get a lot of family members who we normally don't get together on Zoom, celebrate her, speak life into her, say, you know, the kind things to her. And it was nice. We played some games while we waited and stuff like that. So it's a great tool. So if you've created your own family, everybody got their own smaller families, so y'all don't get together as a big group as much because y'all spread out, you can still get on Zoom, have your dinner with your family there. Maybe y'all can eat and chat on Zoom or whatever platform you choose to use. We use Zoom, and it's a great source. You know, FaceTiming, if you got iPhones, any other video calling apps, you know.
Duo if you're on Android.
Yeah.
I don't know.
Something like that.
No shade, I just don't know.
Yeah, but it's a lot of, the point is there's a lot of technology out there that you can still connect with family, and you know, even though it doesn't take place of a in-person hug and love, but it's the next, for me it's the next best thing, because I love FaceTime my auntie, even though I can't be physically there to hug and, you know, give her a kiss on the cheek. Like, just seeing her and knowing that she's well, because people could tell you, yeah, I'm good, and they not good over the phone. So I just like to lay eyes on my family members that I care about, you know, when I can.
Yeah, it's true. That's important. And another point, I know when we were discussing this, you said it's also good if sometimes you get overwhelmed by a lot of people. You can also temporarily unplug, you can mute, you can walk away for a little bit, and it's a little less like disruptive to do so. And take that minute to recharge and then hop back on without like, where are you going? You know, that type of stuff. I mean, they can ask, you won't be there anyway, so it doesn't really matter.
Right.
So it's really great for introverts as well. And the last point, and I think this is probably the most important point, is to truly focus on building memories, lasting memories. Don't worry about what you can't do. I know this holiday season is unique for a lot of people. Stuff is super duper expensive this year. And so if you can't do it, whether it's going to financially, you can't do it, you don't have the mental capacity, the emotional capacity for it, just don't do it. And that's okay. Just focus on what you can do, make the most of what you can do, be present in the moment, and don't try to overwhelm yourself. Trying to be everything to everyone, trying to attend every event. Don't overwhelm yourself trying to work 11 hours trying to buy everything for everyone. If you can't do it, you can't do it. Go back to point number 1, setting boundaries and saying no. I cannot help you if they need help, and say, if you want to say why, you can. I'm sorry, I'm unable to do that because if you want to say because, you don't owe them an explanation. I'm unable to help you. But here's what I can do. If you can do an alternative or meet in the middle, or if you're in one of those positions where you can't say no with like your boss or something, I can't do that, but here's what I can do. Or no, I'm unable to attend. Firm. Focus on the positive if you got a positive. Thank you so much for thinking of me. I'm unable to attend. Obviously, thank you. Sorry. But firm. If you are in our group, we did share a video from another creator that was really good on the no's. So if you're not in there, I'll link it in the description. Head on in there, and it was a minute video. But she did a really good job of good examples of how to navigate that space really, 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 really well. So I would recommend checking that out if you're not in there. But definitely focus on what you can do and make lasting memories. Please, self-care is not overwhelming yourself. So say no. It's okay. Your kids will understand. They would rather have you be present in the moment than not. I guarantee you, I don't know about you. I know about me. My greatest memories as a kid were the experiences over the things. I don't know about you, but my greatest memories were the experiences over the things. So don't run yourself ragged trying to do all the things, because I guarantee you the people you love would rather have you happy, healthy, and whole than whatever you're trying to buy them. If you can't do it, you can't do it. It's okay. That's all I've got for now. Do you have anything else?
Stay grounded in your daily routines.
Yes.
Showering, face wash, whatever your routines are, normally take them with you if you do choose to travel. Yeah. Because you might not realize it, but those are the things that keep you going and get you started. If you listen to your playlist, listen to it every morning, even when you get your day started. Start with you, end with you, and everything else in between will fall in place. That's all I have.
And touch grass. Touch grass. That's all I've got. Hit it.
Remember, guys, you are the designer and creator of your destiny. You control your future. Do something daily to get you closer to your goals. This your girl KG. I'm the K from SK. This is my lovely wife Stephanie. She's the S from SK. Have an amazing night and have an amazing day on purpose tomorrow.